Welcome back for a brand new Sunday breakfast in Benidorm town. Today we're not in the heart of the city. We are in the area of La Cala in Benidorm, right next to the Grand Hotel Bali. Here there's a place that only locals and workers know. Incredible prices, tasty, delicious, fresh food every single day. Let's go and check their breakfast. This is nothing fancy, as you can see, typical cafe bar mítico with a huge terrace, original authentic Spanish where it can be, with some sunny terrace and quite a friendly staff. Huge place that gets packed up every single day. We will find a table for us to sit down, but meanwhile you can see that it is quite big and there's a lot of options, not only on the outside, but there is also the inside part where you can find some seating areas. Let's choose our place. We've chosen to be right here next to the sunshine. This is one of the most authentic places you can ever find here in Benidorm, in the area of La Cala. This restaurant slash bar in Mítico has been here for decades and decades, probably maybe 30, 40 years, maybe even more than that. And all the locals from the nearby places and also the workers are always coming here to grab some drinks, snacks, and food. Apart from obviously the breakfast options, they have the menu of the day, which is first, second, third course. All the menus include bread, drink, coffee or dessert, 20 euros, and kids menu, 13 euros only. First plate, salad, soup, gazpacho, second rices, veggies or seafood. Third one, meat or fish, plus all this. This is actually not bad at all. Many workers are coming here to grab some snacks and meals. We've grabbed a menu for you guys and we'll show you what do they have here in the area. And also one curious thing before. Very curious thing here, there's two like separations. This area where we are at is like a cafeteria place, so it's more like friendly. The other area that's slightly further along, even though it's by the children's like play area, that part is where people sit down if they want to like continue partying. There's like shots there early in the morning, like 9:30, 10 in the morning, shots, there's drinks, there's alcohol. Like these people probably didn't stop partying since yesterday. So it's like an unspoken rule where people sit down, especially on weekends. So yeah, that's how you know immediately who comes from where, either from their house or from nightclub. This is the menu, Cafe Bar Mítico. And this one's in English, that one's in Spanish. So it's two sides of it. Rations, let's see, rations, homemade chicken croquettes. By the way, a lot of these things, almost all of these are homemade. Casi todo es casero, no? By the way, quick look, the touristic bus, city tour sightseeing bus. This one is the one that is number 30 that goes from Rincon to Lodge. It goes through all the Poniente Beach and La Cala. So it passes directly through this area in case you are interested. Let's go back with the menu. See, no, casero? Everything here is like handmade, homemade, home cooked. Especially like rations, typical Spanish. Fried pig's tail, look at that. Never tried these, never will probably. Peppers, spring rolls, random, scranked eggs. And here it says it right, that's a strange thing. Tor eggs. Oh my goodness. Baby eels, that's an interesting thing. Sandwiches and toast. English, look at that. Paris in Catalan, that's interesting. Different options here, burgers, sandwiches, pizzas, pastas, fish, combo dishes, barbecue, salads, and a dessert. We've gotten some Coca-Cola Zero as usually for my husband as the drink. And I've gotten myself some tea. This is a red tea. It's quite chilly outside, which is why I decided to get this one. Incredible. This is our food. We've gotten some Russian salad. They put some marinated things here, marinated cornichons, onions, and olives. A little bit of salad as a base. And this is typical Russian salad. And these ones are called kolines, which is basically a bread that we eat with the salad. That's how it looks like. And then we've gotten also the jamon serrano toast. This is like a typical toast, grilled, as you can see, grilled, like toasted bread. There's some tomato at the bottom, and there's tomato at the bottom, and this is jamon serrano. They put your extra virgin olive oil on it, and what you do is you put it right there underneath. And we're still waiting for one more thing, that is my husband's plate. A typical toast, what we do is we take the ham for a second, we put some olive oil on it, just a tiniest bit. Some people put a lot, others just a little, others do not put it at all. Olive oil extra virgin, and then you just put the ham on top as nothing ever happened. And this is my husband's bocadillo. This is how it looks like. It's a toasted bread, a little bit warmed up, and then inside there's tomato, there's mayo, there's bacon, and there's huge pieces of chicken breast. Woo! This looks absolutely incredible. Let's try out the salad first. We will grab a little bit of salad and one of the kolines. That's how you eat it. Salad and this. Completely forgot to put this in the water, and the water is getting cold already, and I didn't even infuse my tea yet, but that's fine. So, salad overall, pero he comido mejores.
Sí, pero está fresquita, está buena.
It's fresh, but it has a lot of tuna. Tiene mucho atún,
A mí me gusta.
It's very fresh. We've tried some not better options, but just like more flavorful probably. But this one has something that others do not. It has huge chunks of tuna inside, which is very good. It's a very rich, typical Russian salad. Very, very rich one, which is good. It's much appreciated when you have something more than just potatoes and carrots in your salad, and mayo. The tea is very nice. Let's try out the cornichons. This is like a typical mix. There's a lot of cats here. Let's try out the olives. Very good. Juicy, not too dry. They just took them out of like the main container. Sometimes when they sit for too long, they start to dry out. But these ones are really, really good. Overall, the salad, very nice. Even though it's not the most flavorful one that I've tasted. It's fresh and has a lot of tuna, which immediately rises its cost. But here it's quite affordable. Let's try out the two other things that we've gotten. Now on the line is the giant. This is half of it. My husband has another half of the sandwich. This is chicken, bacon, tomato, and there's some mayo inside too. We cut it in half just to be able to taste it better. Let's go. Está muy jugoso.
No como el tocino.
It's very, very juicy. Es súper jugosa de la pechuga. It's very juicy, which is interesting. Normally the chicken breast is not as juicy, but this one is. There's a lot of mayo inside, plus with the tomato, which gives it freshness a little bit. The chicken that's juicy, the bacon that gives a little bit of saltiness, because chicken here only has a little bit of salt and pepper, that's it. This is actually incredible. And now let's try mine, which is a typical Spanish toast. You can see that it's grilled, it's toasted from the bottom and from the top as well. This one is a typical toast with ham and tomato. We'll put some olive oil, as you could have seen. This is my favorite breakfast here in Spain. Overall, just a typical toast with some tomato and some ham serrano. That's the best way of starting the day. And some hot tea, especially during the cooler days. Even if it's nothing fancy, but we find ourselves really, really comfy in authentic Spanish places like this. And as you could have seen, there are so many people that came here just in question of 1 minute. These are the other plate that we've asked extra. Additionally, my husband wanted to try these out here. These are called Migas. I'll explain to you in a second what it is, but this is how they look like. Authentic Spanish food. This is eaten a lot in villages, like very, very cheap thing to actually prepare. This is another extra dish that we've just asked. This is called migas. Basically, it's bread. Sometimes they put it in milk, like the bread pieces, like dry bread pieces. They put it in milk, they soak it in, and what they do is they squeeze it out, and the remains, that is like the bread soaked in milk but without milk already, they fry it like this, and it's usually with garlic. There might be some pepper, green pepper inside, and some bacon. And this is what it is. Basically, it's like breadcrumbs, fried breadcrumbs with a lot of flavor. You can taste the pepper. Honestly, I'm not really a fan of migas. I've tried them several times, and we've even made them at home, but I feel like fried things, no, not really a huge fan. But it's flavorful. It has a taste of pepper, green pepper. It has a taste of garlic. There's some chorizo, I think, which is like meat sausages. It's like its type of meat sausage, chorizo. And there's also bacon. Quite big pieces of bacon. So tasty, but not particularly a fan as for my personal preference. But really typical thing if you want to try it out here in Spain. It's called migas. Inside they also have some tapas section and a lovely bar. We've finished our meals, and now we'll show you how much we've paid for all this food. Write it in the comments. Check out your guesses after you'll see the final price. Did you guess right? Maybe you thought it was too expensive or too cheap, since it's not in the heart of Benidorm town. This is our final invoice, Cafe Bar Mítico in La Cala of Benidorm. Red tea 150, Coca-Cola Zero 250, half toast with ham serrano. Look at this, 230. Remember the toast that we've gotten somewhere, I think it was 4, 5 or 6 euros even. One of the pre-last things where we've gotten some breakfast. Well, here it's 230, half toast. There you go. Bocadillo of my husband's. Oh, it was a market. 230 the toast. Look at this. This is how it should be. This is the real price of a toast. Don't get scammed and fooled with it. That's the true price. Maximum 3 euros probably. Bocadillo Corral. This is actually the different types of chicken. The one that are like free. That's like a better meat chicken. 6 euros with bacon and tomato, and half Russian salad 3.50 because the big portion costs 7. See, 15.80. It's less than 8 euros per person for a breakfast like this. Less than 8 euros. That is how it should be. Authentic Spanish, wherever you look at. Absolutely incredible place. Hidden here that only locals know. Thank you for accompanying us for today's Sunday breakfast here in Benidorm in the area of La Cala. This is an incredible place, and just so that you could see, it's packed up with people. People park here and the parking is full with different types of cars. This place, during midday when it's menu time, so many workers from around the shopping mall, the businesses nearby, everyone are coming here to grab some food. This is an incredible place. Still authentic, still maintaining its very, very reasonable prices. Let us know if maybe you'll come here for breakfast if you'll be in the area of La Cala of Benidorm, right next to the Hotel Valley. Trust me, it's worth it.